The main cause for this battle was the fight over slavery, and there was a lot of African American soldiers who actually were fighting with the Union at the time of the Battle of Fort Fisher. Our tour guide is going to explain the significance of how the Union decided to use their troops.
Initially, the way they used them was they would go ahead and often put them in first, like they did in the movie Glory in Petersburg. They'd be the first troops in. They end up getting slaughtered. The troops going behind them, they get slaughtered too sometimes. This is one of the first battles where they reversed that. And they actually were the third wave into the fort, taking only 6 casualties. And they were used strategically as opposed to just being put out there as cannon fodder. So it was kind of showing some changing views here. I think that's important.
For the second battle at Fort Fisher, they returned with a new leader who you're looking at right here, General Alfred Terry. Now, unlike the previous attack, this one was calculated, and the majority of the shots the Union took hit their mark, and only 4 cannons were left usable inside Fort Fisher. And even though Fort Fisher was sturdy, it had a winding fence and even landmines, it was not enough to keep the Union away. The Union soldiers entered here, having to cross the marsh, which caused many of them to slip and fall. This entrance into Fort Fisher is known as the Bloody Gate. The Confederate soldiers placed field artillery at the gate to open fire on the soldiers as they entered. However, the Union numbers were too large, and the Confederates could not load the artillery fast enough. Once the Union entered the fort, they fought face to face. The Union easily outnumbered the Confederates by thousands. The Union was named victorious, and they seized the South's last open seaport on the Atlantic coast.